All right, so inside we've had quite a bit of progress. If you look down, all of the floors have been done. They're covered up with the like painter's paper board, I don't know, whatever, to protect it from our horrible painting abilities. We're gonna pull back some upstairs so that you can see, and the stairs are already pulled back as well. But coming in here, we got our doors. So both of our doors are on. So you can see, I've still got to pull the plastic off of them, but they're frosted glass just like that. They're going to be stained the color of like the timber in here. What's more light in? But we were amazed at how much the floors alone lightened up this space. I'll give you a sneak peek for what's upstairs. You're gonna be able to see it a lot better upstairs because it's more well lit. But that's what it looks like. They look so good. And then remember, nothing's really happening in here aside from the ceiling fans are getting replaced. Bathroom. I'm gonna grab this light and James can stand behind me.
Careful, those are very hot.
Hot. I'm just picking it up on the handle.
Okay.
So James might have to just go in there and I can talk. So I finished painting all but one wall of the bathroom, and they've put the vanity in and fitted the vanity. The plumber comes on Wednesday to go ahead and drop the sinks in. You can't even really tell what color. It's like it's Sherwin-Williams sea glass, which kind of looks different in every light, but it looks really nice in here. It's like a really light green. And that's the wall that I haven't done yet. I gotta get that done on Wednesday before the plumber comes. But yeah. So in the hallway, I finished painting all the, we've also primed the walls. We're having a little bit of a difficulty trying to figure out what color we're gonna paint the walls because this room is not white or cream or any other color. We think we're gonna have to pull off some plaster and have them color match it. But yeah, so I finished painting all of the toe molding today. I don't remember if this door was installed in our last video or not, but we did get a door right here. One of the contractors went and got trim board that matches the other doors that we have, like our older doors, and instead of being inlaid, it's just on the outside, but we'll have to paint that. They actually said that the easiest way to do that is spraying it, which thankfully we have a sprayer. So toe molding is drying. In here, the whole room is primed. We have finished painting everywhere up until the paper. This room ceiling, if we thought the kitchen ceiling took a long time to paint, this ceiling takes exponentially longer because we have to lace in. We essentially have to paint 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We essentially have to paint 11 mini ceilings, and we have to lace in all 4 sides and then paint. But James knocked most of it out yesterday and today. He's gonna come back tomorrow and do that, and then probably on Thursday, depending on how much I get done on Wednesday, I'll start lacing in and painting the walls. I guess the most exciting part is, I know some of you guys have seen Snapchats and pictures, but we really have a kitchen. Let me move this. So and this cabinet all have frosted glass doors. You can see our island. We actually, since we shot our last video, decided to not put the cabinets on the back of the island, only because the doors wouldn't open with our support posts. So we were like, well, that kind of defeats the purpose. We'll just put them in the basement over top the washer and dryer. So we've got a back panel coming for this. Countertops were templated on Wednesday. Then they will be delivered this Wednesday, so in 3 days. So that's going to be exciting. Appliances get delivered tomorrow, also exciting. So next time James and I come here, everything will be in. Once the countertops get delivered and installed, then the plumber can come in and hook up our sink and faucets and everything like that. Yeah, I finished putting a second coat on this wall and underneath the cabinets around the fridge. Pulled all the tape that we could reach off. That's going to be a challenge just because of how far these cabinets stick out. But we'll find a way. You want to go downstairs first?
To where?
The basement.
Sure.
So, oh yeah, James is showing me some of the floors. For some reason, somebody pulled up the paper on the stairs, and I'm not really quite sure why or who did it. There's somebody in the basement. We'll go upstairs first.
Alrighty.
So upstairs, they finished installing all of our doors that we now need them to take off. I need to finish priming, like lacing in the primer for this ceiling, but this ceiling has already been primed. All the trim is scraped. They fixed our window. It's still boarded up, I think, because of the floors. They don't want the sunlight shining on the floors while the poly is drying. That's the only thing I can think of, because somebody put a piece of cardboard in our bathroom window as well. Bathroom is kind of messy because they've pulled everything from the bedroom and put it in here. I picked a paint color. I wanted it to be a darker version of this, so it's from the same color family. We're really hoping that we can get wainscoting in here. They were supposed to give us a quote at the beginning to do it with tile. We never got it. Now we're just settling with wood, just something so that when the tub goes back in there, if you're taking a bath or a shower and you splash, it's not messing up the drywall. I'm gonna pull this down so you guys can see the paint color that I chose. It looks a little dark in this toilet hole, but it's just a couple shades darker than the tub. And then if we have white wainscoting that goes up, toilet was installed. Apparently the plumber didn't show up on Friday, so they tried to do it and it leaks again, so it's never ending. They had to come back and fix our roof because the roof was still keeping standing water on it. They have come back and fixed that. It's still not working, so they're gonna have to come back and fix it again. I don't know what the issue is with that. But yeah, let me put this back up in here. So let's do this side because it's more lit. So drum roll, please. You were supposed to drum roll, James. These are our floors. person. I can't wait for you guys to see them. James and I were both blown away, is really the only word for it on how great they looked. But yeah. It's back in the door. This corner might be easier to look because there's no door. So there's a better look at them. They're just beautiful. They had told us that they weren't. They had told us that they were gonna be about the color or the shade of the floors that were sanded if they had wood, or if they had wood, if they had water on them, like they were wet. I told James that was a little darker than what I was hoping for, but when they put the poly down, I don't know what it'll be like after the second coat. I mean, it's just a clear coat of poly, so I can't imagine it getting much darker than this, but this is exactly what I had envisioned, and I'm really, really excited for it. Hopefully, I don't know when they're coming to put the second coat of poly on, but hopefully here before long we'll be able to see at least the kitchen, since that's done being painted. We'll be able to see the kitchen with the floors, the cabinets, the countertops, the appliances, and just be done. We just want to get one room done. It's like we start on a room and then we have to move around because somebody's doing something and we're in their way. And yeah. So this is gonna get fixed. It's gonna be a drywall-ish case opening, so a finished case opening for the door, or the barn door. Downstairs in the basement, James has primed and painted. They put some trim board up to close the gap of where they added drywall. So this is all primed and ready for us to paint the ceiling down here for the electricians this week. And let's see. We removed this door because they used it to patch our panel that was missing. We can go around the front.
Yeah, pick back up.
Alright guys, so the most exciting part of what's happened this week is our house has gotten painted. We came last week, or earlier this week on Monday, and there was some confusion, I guess, on how it was supposed to be painted, so they actually are having to scrape and repaint the whole thing. But it looks so good. So follow me. Yeah. So it's a really, really light gray, dark enough to where you can see that it's not white, but light enough to where it's still really fresh. They're painting the underside of the porch right now in a paint blue, so like a southern porch. Somebody's trying to get me done. So like the bottom of a Charleston porch would be. Our shutters and everything are going to be burgundy. So yeah, it looks really, really good. We're really excited. A lot different from the blue, huh?
Nope.
But alright guys, so that's all of our progress from this week. I guess we'll see you next week, and hopefully we'll be a lot further along with the painting.